morning seance with the Spirit of Christ. And there is nothing that can come over this threshold except the highest and the strongest vibration of God. It's this wonderful time of the year, and people are becoming more harmonious to the non-exact ones. I have earned the just man of God. I have earned my merits of God and progression. I greet you both this morning. I greet each one in this room. The ones in silent trance and the one that's lying on the floor. The names that have been called upon the ether are accepted, and we open the door to joy. As you approach this new day, you know you have material things to do. Let's get about and do them. Putting off is a very, very bad problem. This goes for my instrument too. He should be more active. And I'm going to see to this. I will take care of that part. His chemist will take care of that. God bless you.
God bless you.
Good morning, Reverend Anne.
Good morning, Reverend.
And greetings to you in the sovereign message of the one solitary life.
Thank you.
One solitary life and soul commanded the wheel over mankind. That was the Christ. Good morning to you, John Lilek. And may you have reborn in you and rekindled in you a faith that cannot be touched by outside influences. This is my concern of sincerity to you. You are very, very, very fine in my book. God bless you.
God bless you.
The transformation of thoughts are very, very good so far, but let us continue them. Ever being aware that things must be done properly. I am not interested, and hear me clearly, children, in just one day's pleasure. Do you understand me?
Yes.
I'm not interested in one day's solution to one day's problem. I'm interested in the continuation of it. And I can see beyond you. God bless you. Are you aware that there is prayer and chemicalization going on during my conversation?
Thank you, yes.
God bless you.
Hello. Hello.
God bless you, Sister Cecilia.
God bless you.
I greet you, the Yuletide video. And may the Christmas spirit of the real Christ manifest in your hearts. Each thing that you do, each spring that you pull from the bowels of holly, may they remind you of the thorns that people would like to put in your pathway. But remember that we have them blunted so that they will not prick into the soul.
Thank you.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it is. That is
God bless you.
God bless you, sister.
We will have to ask the itinerary this morning. What is on the schedule, materially speaking?
I think we're going to go get haircuts, and then we're going to go get feed at the feed store. And I really don't know after that. John's got things to do.
What are you going to do, Sir John?
I will be.
And I said, sir,
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Sister Cecilia.
God bless you. I respect decency. And I respect those who are trying. May you always walk in sunshine. May your skies be bright and blue. May the flowers of heaven fall upon you as a holy baptism too. And may there be at the end of the rainbow a pot of golden milk. And may you, in this physical life that you're living, walk in God's purest hell. May this great spirit be filled within you, sister Christ.
Thank you.
May you feel this is a sanctuary of truth. The medium is in faith. I like your spirit. You can now go to silent meditation this morning. Lay before the household people. You will be given strength, physically and mentally, both of you.
Oh, wonderful.
I have heard from you and how I see you acting ready. What is yours?
To unload my vehicle at the church and to purchase some lumber and to rebuild the back porch doors and to build a doghouse for the little ones.
What are you going to do with the animals while you're doing it?
Keep them in the house in the basement.
Is it possible to leave again? Come to Salvador?
Yes.
Thank you.
You think of those things ahead.
This is Dr. Tingley.
God bless you, Dr.
Listen, I have your problems here. Number one was what?
Number one was, is it feasible to go to
I
Sandusky?
understand that's one. Number two is what?
The sitter, the possible sitter for
That is correct.
Monday.
I have something in mind that I will give you. We will be sitting again tonight. You don't have to wait till 2 o'clock. We're going to change that program around too,
That's wonderful.
because we're going to rise earlier in the mornings.
Good, good. Thank you.
I'm working on your chakras, and your physical health as well as your spiritual health.
Thank
I have contacted Clarence Darrow,
you. Wonderful.
a great lawyer and once was upon the earth plane, who is very spiritualized. Now together through the power of God
Through the power of God
and the fire of God,
and the fire of God,
I
I command
that all evil and sinister forces
that all evil and sinister forces
leave forever.
leave forever.
Be gone.
Be gone.
Now in the same spirit of the fire of God
Now in the same spirit of the fire of God
and the fire and power,
and the fire and power,
I occupy my life and body
I occupy my life and
with
body
clean spirits
with clean
who will
spirits,
be the guardians of the temple.
who will be the guardians of the temple.
God bless you.
God bless you and thank you.
I would not make a telephone call to Sheila Baker at this time. It will give her too much time to get in hold of Belinda and another person, her mother, who seems to rule the roost.
Yes.
What she would say to you by a telephone conversation would be very convincing, so as to speak. But she changes from moment to moment. I request your presence down here this afternoon before 3 o'clock for 5 minutes. Is that granted?
Yes, Dr.
Your presence? You are invited, Reverend Hart.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do not tell Reverend Tingley this until after 12 or 2.
Okay.
But you will be able to go ahead and get your necessary equipment, won't you?
Yes.
You're going to the church to do what?
To load the truck and load a few materials and load the yard.
That is it. Do not be familiar with any member or non-member of the church. God bless you. There is a question that you have forgotten to say, and I remind you to be more punctual, Anhart.
Yes.
You put a vital question of Meredith's bladder here.
Yes, I did. Yes.
You have forgotten to ask me.
I remembered it, but I just didn't want to interrupt. Yes, I
We
did.
have a solution to it.
Oh, thank
She's
you.
all right
Thank
so
you.
far that we have the necessary education and doctors over here that will attend to her.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This episode that has happened rather recently is going on.
Good.
I forbid you to tell her what you know.
I won't tell her.
She has had cohabitation
Yes.
with an atom,
Yes. Yes, I know she has.
which is very wrong.
I know it is. Terrible.
It is shameful.
Yes, it is.
That is hypocrisy
Yes, it is.
and gluttony in a different way.
Yes, it is. That's right. Dr. Taylor,
My child, I'm listening.
do you think that we'll make the trip to Jackson tomorrow?
Tomorrow is what day upon your rest train?
Saturday.
Saturday? God bless you.
God bless you.
Now the Baker family is a very and very ununited family. They have ideas and goals that we could not consider. I would suggest legal actions, a permanent thing done by yourself, Reverend Tingley, preferable to a one-day situation. If you were to call, no doubt she probably would be very, very anxious to talk to you. No doubt in my mind, but I've talked into your patient. Most of all, a former teacher, Mabel Riffle, has told me that she has discussed that there is no continuity there. I have asked and requested Mabel Riffle to return, and I believe that you should want her to.
Yes.
Do you too?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We love Mabel.
The seances are not just the seances without her.
That's right.
She's a holy angel,
Yes, she is.
and she gets what she goes after.
Yes.
I will not have you incarcerated, young man. I would rather make our plans. I am a man that likes to make the plans, not have other people make them for me.
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Your plans all add up to one day, either Christmas Day or Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Mine go through the months, where you have legal custody.
Yes.
I have found out that she will try to enforce that former bill that was done in some form of human services. I cannot afford this at this time. Do you know what human services are?
Yes, it's child support division.
I can crack that there thing wide open, and I am going to prepare to ask you and to ask James, who's in trance. Don't mention this to him now. I'm going a little ahead of time. I'm going to ask him to have that withdrawn because it is constitutionally illegal. I want that pulled. Isn't that a Christmas present within itself?
Yes, Dr. Taylor. Thank you.
My direct message from the Casey is you will have legal custody at proper visitation times, of course. And we're going to immediately get to work on it. Is that good enough for you?
That is wonderful, Dr. Taylor.
It is very unsafe to go over there at this sitting time, right now. I'm not saying that we cannot blaze the way in this. That is why I want you here anytime after 2:30. Understand?
I understand. Thank you.
I pray that you will accept the call of Spirit.
Yes.
It is for you that we're doing it, not for us. I'm happy to work with you, son, Mabel. The only request that I have that it will not make you depressed. I don't like the word obey, young man.
I'm sorry, Dr.
It isn't your fault. I'm telling you an old hangover of myself. To obey means that commandments of laws that are undesirous to be accepted by the individual are always present. Isn't that true?
Yes.
I'm ready to say I will be mindful of it. I shall send a white light of Christ across the borders. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank
I
you.
see progress in my instrument, which I asked you not to repeat this morning to him.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
I see progress in his health in the last 3 or 4 days.
Oh, good.
It's wonderful.
I'm so
Don't you
glad.
see it?
Yes.
Yes, I do see it. I see his mental attitude is much better, too. It seems to me like it is. Seems happier.
That is correct. I want that to continue.
Yes, so do I. I want him on the airplane as long as he can be here. I
He
know.
is not physically ill.
Oh, good. I was so worried last night.
When one says mental illness, that has to do with nerves as well as anything else.
Right.
Emotional proximity. Isn't this true? The epitome of nervous breakdowns is the nervous system,
Yes.
the emotional system. I'm working on it all the way.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor.
I want a unit of oneness here.
Yes.
John Lilek should not be incarcerated
No.
or incarcerated, rather. If John Lilek becomes very friendly with Dr. Taylor, we will not be incarcerated.
Good deal.
God bless you.
God bless you, Dr. Taylor. Thank you for all the work you've done.
How are your finances, John Lilek?
Getting a little bit low, Dr. Taylor. I'm down to $10, or $22.
You don't have any extra put away?
No, I don't. Not at the time.
But best plan on putting some away.
Yes.
I have a good message. The first January and February months will start bringing good to you.
Wonderful.
You cannot afford to be stopped by Sheila Baker. I want to bring word-pronounced message in the name of God. Before I make it, I ask God that every word that I say be measured with truth only. I could not accept a conversations with you and her as to retaining yourself together with her.
I understand.
It would not with her. There would be more compound troubles, and it would be a burdensome task and a tie-down to them forcing you or trying to sign a renewal paper. I ask you not to consider such. Your answer can be, shall I help you, son? I
Yes.
reserve the right to retain an attorney and ask his counsel upon said subject. And you remember that. I reserve the right
I reserve the right
to retain and to get an attorney or counsel,
to retain or give an attorney and counsel.
in your own words, of course, you know what I mean,
Yes.
before I either say or do anything.
Before I say or do anything.
Thank you. We're saying that Dr. Taylor's working and have a staff of Ferris Darrell's agents here with me.
Yes.
Keep this close, children.
Okay.
Thank you.
Isn't this a beautiful seance this morning?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Marvelous. Hello.
Hello?
I did something then that Mabel Riffle's unconscious of. She's teaching, but did you hear that lovely voice?
Yes.
Teaching in the garden of prayer.
It's wonderful.
Did you recognize it?
I personally didn't. I didn't know who it was. I thought they said I'm going there.
Let us enter in silence just for one moment. And I will show you what the power of spirit can do. Spirit themselves will be unconscious of it. Would you understand me?
Yes.
Just turned on the volume of the fifth plane so that you could hear a voice. Perhaps hoping that the voice would sound good to you.
It does.
Beautiful.
You know who it was?
Mother Riffle.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
She's teaching.
On the fifth plane.
That is marvelous. I recognize her voice.
It was wonderful, Dr. Taylor.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor.
Thank you for the privilege.
Why don't you send out a
Well,
prayer?
just a little something like that, just like a little tidbit of cream of loveliness is always good to bathe upon the body.
Yes.
God bless you.
God bless you, Dr. Taylor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am also requesting Dr. Grammer and Dr. Graham told me, do you have any body lotion in the house?
We have some down here. Yes, we do.
You do? Down here?
Yes.
Whereabouts?
In the kitchen on the shelf. There was some upstairs, but it's not good anymore.
When you take your shower, John Lilek, from the neck under the chin, over to the shoulder blades, rub it down to the rib cage. With just a body lotion.
I understand. Thank you, Dr. Taylor.
It's too dry.
Yes.
Your skin. You see how we speak of the spiritual and physical anatomies of people?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Haven't got it? Get it.
I might even have some in my closet. I'll check.
Wonderful.
But that stuff in that bottle is no good.
In what bottle, young lady?
Upstairs in the bathroom, it's green and it's real runny. I don't think it's any good anymore.
It's not just, I want just a body lotion,
Yes.
not an effeminate lotion, not a masculine lotion, just a general body lotion.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. King. Thank you, Dr. Green.
You got to give your dermis and epidermis some moisture. Understand me?
Yes.
And heart, God bless you.
God bless you, Dr.
Your daughter is in the safe care of a physician that I've sent. Some good news should come. However, if there's any negative forces, I can take care of it.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
What are you going to the lumber yard for, young man?
Some plywood for the doghouse.
That is right. Do you have the wherewithal to do it?
Yes, I have enough money to cover that and another piece for a storm door.
No use in making two trips. Now I have a reason for asking you.
Possibly another project. A project
Get one project done at a time, really.
Yes.
What other project were you speaking of?
It was for fundraising for Snow White, those napkin holders, but I purchase the lumber now and do it later. After this outdoor project.
Yes. Those would be Valentine and tulip time.
That's wonderful. 'Cause I'll tell you the truth, Jimmy is sick of the project, and the electric bill is so high that we really can't afford to be doing any more projects right
You
now.
don't believe he's sick of them.
Well, I know. That was a bad choice of words on my part. I'm sorry.
Quite forgiven by a doctor who's your friend.
Yes. Thank you.
He has to manage well, and I believe him to be a good manager.
Yes. Yes, so do I.
Is there anything there extra that you have forgotten, young man? That I possibly could help you with this morning, and I help you a lot more than you think I can.
Yes, Dr. King. More plywood to help seal the door, the windows off on the church and here to make this warmer, the whole house.
Approximately how much is that?
$16 more dollars. Would be a blessing.
And it will be brought here.
Yes.
I like to have equipment that I need. I am a doctor and don't like to send out every 5 minutes. I like to have it on hand. Isn't that right, young lady?
That's right.
I speak in part. Do you know, has Mrs. Riffle taught you that very lesson?
Yes, she has.
Do you know what that means, young man?
Yes.
We have knowledge of more full answers than we give. But should I say I can answer it with, you will not be sorry for listening to me. What is that noise?
I think it's, I don't know.
Flashlight?
Maybe it is a flashlight.
That one.
Ooh. Oh, thank you.
Go ahead with your baskets that you planned, and your boxes that you planned.
Yes.
You have a date with me anytime after 2:30. You are aware of this?
Yes.
God bless you.
God bless you, Dr. Taylor. Thank you.
How is your gasoline?
Down in quarter of the tank. I'm running a little low on gasoline. Also.
I can help there because
I have the floor, young lady.
I'm sorry.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Excuse me.
God bless you, children.
God bless you.
I thank you for your punctuality.
Thank you.
I'll get you up. Hello there, everybody.
Hello, Snow White.
Hello, everything, White.
Oh, it's lovely. It's Julep.
Hello, Tulip.
Can't hear me, but hello anyway. Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Tulip. God
Hello
bless you.
there, Daddy.
Hello, sweetheart.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Is it the Tingley call you annual?
Yes, he does. Yes, he
I
does.
given George a treatment careful with him, not an oversupply enough for him, but maybe it's not to exceed 4.
Okay. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tulip.
What are they going to have for dinner?
I think we're going to have goulash.
Again?
Yes. We didn't unthaw anything, so I guess that's what we're going to have.
I think I agree with you. I think I got something to say about it. It's so white.
Oh, hello, Snow White.
I guess there's 2 cases made.
Okay. Thank you, Snow White. We love you all.
Yes.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Feel kindness.
And I'm going to see that we have some more. It's a nice sausage gravy.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Biscuits.
Good.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you.
I know you make good biscuits too.
Oh, so do I. Jim is an excellent biscuit maker. Isn't he, Snow White?
Not the best.
Yes, he is. They'll melt in your mouth.
I like my sausage chunky though.
So do I.
Don't you?
Yes.
God bless you, everybody.
God bless you, darling.
I guess I said my mouthful. How did you like Riffle last night?
Good movie. Watched it for a while.
Is that the name of it?
What was the name of that movie?
I really don't know.
What a baby or something?
I don't know. I went to bed.
Well, goodbye.
You've said enough, young lady. I close the meditation of God. And let us have a prayer, Reverend Hart. Well, thank you, Agnes.
We thank you, dear God, and dear Spirit loved ones, for this. We love you dearly, and we speak in reverence, gratitude, and love. We thank you for the healing for all of us, and the healing of our material problems and our spiritual problems. Amen. 1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, Jim.
Hello.
Oh, God bless you,
How
Jim.
are you doing?
No,
We're right here
in
with
Seance.
you. We're in the seance room, Jim.
That was me. That was John and Ann right here.
Oh,
Don't-
You went under for a little bit.
I guess so. I missed it all.
Wonderful healing, wonderful seance.
This is beautiful. I can
Well,
still
how
see
about-
ectoplasm. God bless you all.
We got our problem solved.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to the, I'm just saying for you to go to Sandusky? You're not John, are you?
Well, it's being checked out right now. And the thing is, there's, right here, let me get the lights. Watch out, Judge.
There you go. Well, that's funny.
I'll be right Then you see all the lights outside. I was walking out there, click, 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 click.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Wow. There. No. You know, I shut the light off for you.
Yeah, but
Dr. Taylor was rolling the flashlight up and down the table.
Yeah.
he was.
Yes. Because he said, what is this here? And it started to roll by itself. Or one of the little George guys did it.
Lovely.
Georgie got a beautiful healing.
Oh, I'm glad.
But he's
about it.
limited in his milk bones. Sure, John.
What do you mean limited?
How many? 4 or 5?
4 to 5.
All day.
I heard that, George.
He got a beautiful healing.
Yeah, they did this morning.
No, he's allowed 4 or 5 all day.
Hear that, Georgie? Hear that, Georgie?
But he's got to be limited, she said.
We do.
No, two of us asked for dinner.
Two of us know what to do.
See, they're rivaling. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that shows progress.
Well, Snow White's Tulip's teacher. Well, you know that.
Yes. Better.
And we're supposed to get our stuff done.
Yeah. Haircuts.
So what, oh, I forgot about that.
Haircuts and
Corn.
corn, yeah.
What about Carter's?
Yeah, that too.
He's got to do that too.
Today's Friday, we better do it on Friday. That can be done, not, it wouldn't take too long to do that.
You do all the running and everything. I still have to load the truck before I go to Carter's. I have to load that at church, go to Carter's, and I can get the plywood even, you know, and do that work inside it in the evening, but the main concern is the door, to seal that off. Put that weather stripping on it.
You going alone to Carter's?
I can go, anybody wants to ride
No,
along.
what was it? I had it, oh yeah. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to.
I can stay here if you two want to go.
No, I always like, all 3 of us go. Can't go.
No, you two can. Might be fun for you.
Well, I have to stop over to Anderson. I thought, well, she's filling the birds with skull.
That's right.
It's important.
Well, you two go on and go, and I'll stay here and
Carter's right on the way now. isn't it?
That's right. In fact, it's a little past it. It's a little past it, that's all.
Well, what time of day, I wonder?
Was
Is it?
There's plenty to do here.
Yes. When did you want to get your hair cut?
Because we can't do the dogs.
No, I know.
I forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to be a babysitter, he said.
That's right.
It's not wrong for me to tell you that.
No,
he
yeah.
he didn't say anything. He
No.
said you were too old.
Well, he's right. He's right. And both those dogs respond well to me.
I love them both.
Oh, I do too. They're wonderful. And little baby George got a healing.
yeah. You was grunting through the whole thing.
Yeah,
I haven't got
okay.
much, but I'd like to contribute $8 worth of gasoline for your truck.
Wonderful.
But you must put 8 in it.
That's right.
I have my reason.
Well, there's plenty of room for $8 in there.
You ever notice it?
We won't.
I usually figure 8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It makes it one.
This kind of weather, we could do figure eights. Wonderful, thank you. That helps.
Yeah. What was that?
That's 7. There we go.
That's gasoline.
Thank you.
Money is limited.
Just lost your cigarette out.
I got it.
And I want to say something that I think Dr. Taylor, the first thing he said when he came in,
$8 I gave you enough.
Yes.
he said that nothing should come over this portal but the highest, and I think what he meant is no bug and talking and dancing,
Yeah.
and no negative
Yeah.
We'll do it all the time.
Well, we were saying stuff about Green. There were a few comments.
Yeah, we know her.
I don't think Dr. Taylor cared for that,
Yeah.
because it should be nothing but the highest. in this
Definitely.
One I should be thankful for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One day.
I found those in my pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, I get stuck in the church. So.
Good deal.